Hello, hello, it's CEO here. And today, I'm going to show you around Harv's Island and uncover the secrets you aren't supposed to see. Harv's Island is a completely built island, yet players can only go into his house and this little lawn area because there is this fence blocking off the rest of the island. So today, I'm going to show you around Harv's Island and show you the parts you've never seen before. Leave a like on this video if you're excited to see the secrets of Harv's Island and subscribe to the channel if you aren't already. Subscribing is one of the best ways you can support this channel, and I greatly appreciate all the support. So right outside this fence, we have a pond, we have some trees, and we also have these big beach rocks I can even just stand on just like that. But the interesting part is when we go past all the trees. All these trees we have here are basically just for the player, because when you're on Harv's Island, when you are in front of the house, these are the trees you see. But if the player can't see past the trees, then there's no point to have anything. So as you can see, past the sight line, there is just nothing here. It's just an empty island. It's so weird. It just like cuts off. Even the terraforming doesn't even look finished on the backside. As you can see from the front, the terraforming is nice and rounded and it looks finished. But if you go to the back, there's jagged edges. It's just like the developers were like, this is good enough. You don't need to round it back here. No wasted resources at all. It's very interesting to see. Even the weeds start to stop if you go far back enough, because Nintendo was only concerned about what the player sees. And if the player can't see past a certain point, then there's no point to decorate. I love how there's this one tree back here. Like, what is this even for? That is so weird. I don't even know how the player would see that all the way back there. And if you go to the edge of the map, it just cuts off. There's not even proper beach on this side, unlike the front where, as you can see, it becomes a beach. If you go to the sides, it's just nothing. It just cuts off. Don't need to render a beach if you can't see it. That's for sure. Oh, look, now I'm just swimming through the grass. That is a weird look. Even the water isn't rendered. All you can see is the rocks that would be under the water. You can see those, but no water at all. No need for animation if you can't ever see it. And the back is also just a drop off. Nothing there at all. But it's just interesting that you can see like the glistening of the water in the background as if there is water there, as if the sunlight is hitting off the water, but yet there's no water. Also, I notice when I swim out into the water void, you can see my villagers splashing a little bit. That is so interesting. So my villager can tell that there is water, but there is no water. When I get out of the water, I also make a splashing animation as if I'm shaking water off myself. Very interesting how that works. So if we run along this drop-off void, it's just more and more of the void. In the corner, again, nothing's finished over here. Until we come back to civilization and we see the trees again. You can swim out into the void. I'm actually going to do a whole YouTube video where we explore this Animal Crossing void and all of its secrets. So stay tuned for that video. It's going to be a really interesting one. I had such a fun time filming it. Also interesting how you can see kind of under the grass. If you are in the void water and you tilt the camera, you can see the grass that's floating out in the void, and then also the bottom of the cliffs. It looks like the grass animation is still on the cliffs, but yet the cliffs are just kind of floating out in the abyss. Oh, there's a little bird right there. Oh, so cute. Okay, why would there be a bird there if you can't see it? I've never saw that before. That was so cute. Come here, birdie. I wish this whole island was filled with those little birds. I wish those little birds were not an item, but like a feature you could add to your island. Like in Animal Crossing New Leaf, there were different town ordinances. So it'd be so cute if in New Horizons we had an island ordinance to have little birdies come visit. That'd be adorable. This is Animal Crossing after all. Something I just discovered on Harv's Island is that you can actually shake the trees. It makes sense that the trees that Nintendo used on Harv's Island are the same exact tree model as the trees on your normal islands that you can plant, but I did not expect to be able to shake them. And not only that, tree branches also fall out of the trees, but yet you cannot pick up anything from the ground. I tried pressing A to pick up the tree branches and even the weeds, and it's just not possible. I guess Nintendo thought that no villager would ever go up to those cliffs where the trees were, so it didn't matter if they were able to shake them or not, because you couldn't pick it up anyway, and you weren't supposed to be there anyway, so it doesn't matter that there's a contradiction, but it's very interesting to see that. Even this river just kind of cuts off. I wonder what the river would look like if it went out into the void. I wonder if it would spill over? I wonder if it would count the void as a drop down, and then the water would just, the river into the ocean void would be a waterfall? That would be interesting to see. I will try to do that for a future video for you. Little more birdies, come back birdies. Oh my god, there's one over here. Okay, let's see how close we can get to it before it flies away. Ah! Okay, that was fast. It just like flew away. Didn't even get close to it. And then there's these, of course, these birdies in front of Harv. Hello, birdies. Let me hold you. They're so cute. cute. Man, I want those birdies. Also, why is there a cat bed? Oh, wait. I thought that was a cat bed. Okay, it's like a laundry bucket to wash clothes. Right. Because Harv does not have a washing machine on his little island. Oh, he has Birkenstocks, though, of course. What other shoes would Harv be wearing other than Birkenstocks? I love Birkenstocks. I wear Birkenstocks every day, so I'm on to talk, but my Birkenstocks are purple and neon and holographic, and his are brown, so there's a little difference there. I'm curious if I'll be able to plant anything on this island, so I'm going to test that out now. I've loaded a yellow Cosmo into my pockets. Now let's see. Oh, can't do anything. So when you're on Harv's Island, you do not have access to any of your items. Makes sense. Now there's one last thing I want to try to see if I can place items on this island. And it does not work. So it does look like there's a block placed on this island and on the mystery islands where you cannot place anything on the ground. I do like this fence though. I don't think this is a fence in the game. I wish it was. It's a very nice rustic vibe, but also very like minimalistic. It would look really good with the log furniture. So many items on Harv's Island that we don't have, and even this wind chime right here. I love this item so much. In Animal Crossing New Leaf and in Happy Home Designer, which was based off Animal Crossing New Leaf, we had items you can place on the ceiling, such as chandeliers and light fixtures. Yet we don't have that in New Horizons, which is a much more capable game. So I'm hoping that Nintendo does add that back in so we can get items like this adorable rainbow wind chime. So cute. I wonder what Harv's cooking up in here. Hello. I am now your pizza oven. I will cook your pizza. I will now live in the pizza oven and cook for Harv. Personal chef for Harv. Speaking of Harv, I want that coffee cup. Come on. This is a tease. This coffee cup, I don't think I've seen any other villager on my island or anyone else's island holding a coffee cup. I know villagers can hold various juices and sandwiches and candy and popsicles and eat them, but never a coffee cup. I'm pretty sure Nintendo is just trolling us at this point. I'm like pretty sure they're gonna add Brewster and offer this exact item as a holdable item for your villager. So that'll be fun to have one day. I mentioned earlier in the video that I have a video planned where I show you the secrets of the ocean void, but I do want to show you something now in this video. So if you swim out far enough, it looks like the water animation does come back, which is so odd because no playable character ever sees this water out here. So I don't know why it's even rendered, but if we swim out far enough, there is a surprise. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. Any day now, we'll get there. If my predictions are correct, we should encounter a copy of Harv's Island if we swim out enough, and look who it is! What are you doing over here, man? What are you doing over here, Wilbur? Oh, I can't even get onto the dock. I can just swim through him. All right. Oh my god, the birds! The birds are floating! So yes, if you swim out far enough into the void, you do encounter a carbon copy of Harv's Island with no land inside. It's just the edges. Now here is Harv. We cannot talk to him. He is just a clone of Harv. We just encounter a clone of Harv with no soul, so he does not mind us swimming around. We can swim right through him, just like that. And let's see if I can scare away the birds, because I technically don't exist on this island, so the birds are not scared of me. Aw, so cute. We can get close up and personal with these cute little birdies. Ah, they're so cute. I wonder if you come at night if you see owls, because I know on the message board in your plaza, you have owls on the top of it at night if you have an unread message. So cute. So that's interesting. The leftmost edge does not exist. I wonder if the back, if I'm correct, only the front edge of this island will be visible because the back of it just doesn't exist. So if I swim all the way to the right, let's see what's there. And I'm pretty sure I'm lost in the ocean void. That's why you don't want to swim out into the ocean void, because you can get lost very quickly. It's just like if you went into space and got lost, there's no return. You're just doomed. Yeah, the right side is not rendered at all. So we just have the front of Harv's Island here, just the front beach, nothing else, and I cannot stand on these rocks. I can't even get onto this island. I am just a floating ghost on this island. It's just a soulless Harv's Island. I'm gonna swim back to main Harv's Island. You know, it's sad when your villager can swim better than you can. My villager is also braver than I am. I will never swim in the ocean. Not in the open ocean, at least. So if we spam A enough times, we will swim back to the main Harv's Island. And now I can see the water is stop being rendered, so I know we are close. You just see the rocks and the abyss. Oh, it is a little bit terrifying. Would not want to see that in real life. All right, and we're back. Perfect. So that was Harv's Island, Secrets Uncovered. I hope you enjoyed this video. I find it very interesting to explore the parts of islands that you aren't supposed to see, and so I hope you enjoy them as well, to give you some insight on how the developers made the game and what's considered important enough for players to see and what isn't. Thank you, Harv, for letting us do our shenanigans on your island. Very appreciative of it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And now it's time for a nap. Comment on this video what other parts of Animal Crossing you would like to see their secrets uncovered, and I could possibly do a video on it. Also be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you aren't already for more Secrets Uncovered Animal Crossing content. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.